The game is not even out yet, and Sony already released a trailer for the first DLC of Spider-Man PS4 that will launch on October 23rd, featuring Black Cat. Let's unpack it and talk about the timing as well. If you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. The big reveal in the DLC trailer is of course how Felicia Hardy looks, and I gotta say I'm not disappointed. She says, "Catch me if you can" to Spider-Man, implying that there will be some sort of catch mission where you have to keep up with her while swinging through the city, and even the subway of Manhattan as well. And well, that is about it. I think the trailer and the timing really shows you that the marketing is a combination of Marvel, Sony and Insomniac, because Sony never tends to tease DLC with footage before the game is out, while DLC for their exclusives are likely already planned, since every major PS4 exclusive except for God of War got an expansion after release. Still fingers crossed for that God of War DLC, although I don't think that it will happen. Anyway, Ubisoft does this as well with their post-launch content trailers that drop before the game is out. And on one hand, I'm like, cool, I'm curious what we can expect after launch, and they are selling the season pass already as well, so seeing a small bit of gameplay is better than nothing, otherwise you really don't know what you're getting into. But you can't of course help to think that it's weird because there's no context whatsoever, because the game isn't even out. Let us experience that story first before you hype up what is afterwards. But yeah, we see this trailer of course because Marvel and Sony hope that you now pick up the digital deluxe edition with the DLC included instead of the regular edition that does not come with the DLC. So this trailer is like a reminder of that, like we have stuff coming after launch as well, might want to get the digital deluxe edition instead. I mean, to be fair, it does save you some money if you plan to buy the DLC anyway. I would always say play the game first, if you like it, buy the DLC. But yeah, it's a fact that the digital deluxe edition is $20 or 20 euros more than the regular edition, and the season pass that is sold separately is $25, or you can also buy the chapters separately for $10 each. They should all three include new story missions, character and new villains, and also multiple new suits. We already know that the first one with Black Cat has 3 new suits, but not sure if the others have that as well. I mean, they at least have 2, but we don't know if they have 3. The others are, by the way, called Turf War, that will launch in November, and the expansion that launches in December is called A Silver Lining. We already see 2 blurry pictures for those DLC packs. The one for Silver Lining has totally Spider-Man in there, and I think the other one is kind of hard to see, but of course, if you got a theory, let me know in the comments down below, although I don't think it will be revealing too much, looking at the one we got for the heist, just Spider-Man swinging through the city. As I said in my previous video where we talked about the DLC release dates that were revealed, I like that Insomniac has more content planned for after the release, and as long as the DLC does not feel like cut out of the main game, I'm totally fine with it. I also don't think that this is the case, with Insomniac now saying that they are busy working on this DLC, and I believe that. We also got Sam Max, who recently joined Insomniac and the City That Never Sleeps team, as she likes to call it, so she will help write the DLC, implying that it's totally not finished right now. I mean, I can't wait for the DLC. Maybe that has to do with the fact that I got a review copy of the game already, and I might have finished it already, but again, let's focus on that Friday, September 7th date first, and then after we all finish the game, we can be hyped for the DLC that will come on October 23rd. I mean, we know that Black Cat references will be in the game thanks to a Game Informer like cover story way back, so maybe there will be some sort of tie-in to the DLC as well, that it all makes sense for everyone. That will be cool. Totally subscribe if you haven't already for everything Spider-Man PS4. I can finally post my videos based on the review copy tomorrow, so keep an eye out for spoiler-free videos of the full game. Of course, like this video to support the channel. Check out my video on how you can prepare for the release of Spider-Man PS4 with some info that is nice to know before you start. And I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.